like candle. How do you spell O-N-N-E-L-E-T? I thought there was another L. The omelet dish. You said it was an omelet dish. It might be for fish. Fish dish. That sounds idiotic. I should simply say thank you so much for your lovely silver dish. Here's the tag. Old Dutch mountaineer, circa 1810. Watson, I am simply enchanted with your old Dutch mountaineer, with which my husband and I will certainly hear any nothing coming from a mile away.
Look at Tracy, don't you think we've done enough news for one day?
Don't disturb her. From Cousin Horace Manson. One pair of game shoes, looking like hell.
He's so awful. What did he send the other time?
No one to speak of sent anything the other time.
It's such a pity your brother Julius can't be here for your wedding. Brenda's so far away. I miss old Julius. He did a good job of hiding him, Mother.
The first is always the best. They deteriorate as you go on. There was no occasion to send anything the other time.
This is certainly a pretty sweet suit.
Scarcely be considered a wedding at all the other time. When you run off to Maryland on a sudden impulse of dextronitis.
10 months is quite long to be married, though. You can have a baby at 9, can't you?
I guess, if you put your mind to
Why
it.
didn't you?
Mother, don't you think it's time for her now?
I imagine you and George will have a little fun.
I hope so. All like you, dear, with the same wild grace.
Look at the other time. He's back from wherever he's been.
What do you mean?
Doctor, of course. I saw his card from his house. The Roseford must be him.
When? When did you?
This morning early when I was out exercising in the muscle.
Why didn't you tell us? I'm not worried about it. The only trouble Mr. Steve Haig and Mr. Hagen ever gave me is when he married me. You might say the same for one fat Lord, if you just face it squarely as I do. That will do. I would allow none of you to criticize your son. What are we expected to do when he treats me here misery? All right, I give up. And in view of this second attempt of yours, it might pay you to remind yourself that neither of us has proved to be very great success as a wedding. We just picked the wrong first husbands, that's all. It's an extremely bold remark. Oh, who cares about Ireland anymore? Some going to be happy now, darling. Isn't George an angel? George is an angel. Is he handsome or is he not? George is handsome. Does them a lucky girl?
I like Jessica.
Really? Why don't you ask him for lunch or something?
She's awful mean about him, isn't she?
He was rather mean to her, my dear.
Did he really stop her?
Don't say soft, darling. Straight is quite an ugly enough
Well,
word.
did he really?
I'm afraid I don't know the details.
Cruelty and drunkenness.
Diana,
Who's right, Kate?
you read too much. Just spoil your eyes.
I think it's an awful thing to say about a man. I don't think they like things like that being said about them.
I'm sure they don't.
His father seems to be hopping when he reads all this about himself in that magazine Destiny when it comes out.
Oh, what? About whom?
About father, that they're going to publish.
Diana, what are you talking about?
It's what they call proof sheets. For an article they're going to call Broadway and Finance, and father's in it. And so they sent it on to Sandy, you know, approval.
The article, what does the article say?
Oh, it's partly about father back when 3 shares of that dancer, what's her name, Tina Mara. And his early history, the stables, and why he's living in New York instead of
Great heaven, what on earth can we do?
Couldn't father sue them for libel?
When it's all true, that is, I mean to say.
I don't think the part about Tina Mara is. It's simply full of an umda.
Of what?
What's an umda? All I do is something that happened here. Nothing in the least ever possibly happened. Next year, can I get a conservatory in New York that teach you to sing and dance, act, and everything all at once? Come on, Mother.
Please, doesn't matter, Diana. Oh, why didn't Sandy tell me?
Mother, why won't Tracy ask her own father to her wedding?
Your sister has very definite opinions about certain things.
She's sort of now hard, isn't she?
Not hard. None of my children is that, I hope.
Mr. Dexter Haven. Dexter, it's you. A very great pleasure to have you back. Sorry you go. Say it forward. What? Oh, you bet. Miss Tracy said why don't you come right over for lunch. But she told me to ask you. Well, listen now. Maybe we better if we just... Hello? Hello? Who was that? Phone number.
Listen, darling, give me a hand to talk out of ignorance, will you? At least hold down. George doesn't want to grant to blind people. He said...
Hello, kids.
Sandy!
Where's Mother?
She's around. How's New York? How's you? How's the baby?
Blooming. They sent their love. Sorry they couldn't make it for the wedding. Is there going to be a party tonight, of course?
Antonina's throwing a monster.
Boy, am I gonna get plastered. Hello, little fella. This is for you, Mug. Get the 3 racehorses into the paddock. It's tough. Work it out. Susan, my wedding present comes by registered mail, Tracy, and the pretty penny is setting me back.
You're a bonny boy, Sandy. I love you.
Mutual.
I was wondering about you.
Give us a kiss. Don't you look fun? And imagine this, a grandmother. How's everything?
Absolute chaos.
Just how you like it, eh? Just when you function best.
How's my precious grandchild?
Couldn't be better. Sue, too. 10 more days in the hospital and back home they'll be.
I broke into your house and hid up the nursery.
Good girl. Where's George, Tracy?
He's in the gatehouse. He's still in business, things clear up, and I thought he'd be quieter there.
Did he see his picture and dime? Was he sore at that former coal miner caption?
What about this absurd article about your father? Tina Marriott in Destiny can't be stopped about bothering.
Where'd you get a hold of that?
Get ready for lunch, Rita.
In a minute, I'm busy.
Oh, the absolute devil. Who publishes Destiny?
Sidney Kidd. Also Dime, also Spy the picture sheet. I worked on Dime for 2 summers. You know that.
Stop. It's absolute. I'll go to him myself.
A fat lot of good that would do. You're too much alike. God save us from the strong. I met with Kidd the day before yesterday. It took about 3 hours, but I finally got through to him.
What happened?
I think I fixed it.
How?
That would be telling.
Just so long as your father never hears of it.
I had a copy of the piece made and sent it around to his flat with a little note attached saying, how do you like it?
You're a fella, Sandy.
Why not? Let him worry a little.
Let him worry a lot.
Yes, Don.
Mr. Connor, the lady, who is down directly, sir.
Thanks. That's fine. Tell me or else to look after Miss Embry, will you?
Very good, sir.
What's all this? Mr. Conrad.
Mike Connor. Macaulay Connor, his name is, and Elizabeth Embry. I'm putting them up for over the wedding. They're quite nice. You'll like them.
You ask strangers to stay in this house without even asking us. I think it's very clear indeed. I think it's clear as not awesome, Colonel.
Keep your shirt on. I just sort of drifted into them and we sort of got to talking about what riot weddings are as a rule, and they've never been to a Philadelphia one.
You're lying, Sandy. I can always tell.
Now look here, Tracy.
Look where? Mrs. Embry. I knew that name. She's a... Wait. Damn your eyes, Sandy. She's a photographer.
For that.
For a couple of facts and a famous one.
Well, it might be nice to have a few good shots of the wedding.
What are they doing here?
Just about now. I suppose they're rushing up and going to the bathroom. They're very interesting people. She's practically an artist and he's written a couple of books and well, I thought you liked interesting people.
I do. I know. Now I know they're from Destiny. Destiny sent them. Destiny?
You're just a mass of intuition, Tracy.
Well, they can go right back again.
No, they can't. Not until they get their story.
Story? What story?
The Philadelphia story.
And what on earth is that?
Well, it seems Kidd has had Connor and they're bringing a couple of others down here for the past few months, doing the town. I mean, writing it up. It's to come out in 3 parts in the autumn. Industrial Philadelphia, historical Philadelphia, and then the third.
I'm going to be sick.
Yes, dear, fashionable Philadelphia.
I am sick.
But why us? Surely there are other families.
Yes, why not the Drexels, or the Biggles, or the Piscataqua?
We go even further back. It's those Quakers. And then, of course, there's your former marriage, and your looks, and your general prowess in golf and fox hunting with a little big game on the side. And now, there's your impending second marriage into the coal field.
Never mind that.
I don't, but they do. It's news, darling. News.
Is there no such thing as privacy anymore?
Only in bed, Mother, and not always there.
Anyhow, I was listening. What else could I do?
So we're to let them publish the inside story of my wedding in order to keep Father's wretched little affair quiet?
It's utterly and completely different.
It was my idea, not his. I may have been put in the way of making it. I don't know. It's hard to tell when you're dealing with the future president of the United States.
What was the writer's name again?
Connor. Macaulay Connor. I don't think he likes the assignment any more than we do. The gal either. They were handling the industrial age.
My heart is breaking for them.
I don't know what the world is coming to. It's an absolute invasion. 2 strange people tramping through the house, prying and investigating.
Maybe we're going through a revolution without knowing it. Hello, is Mr. Briggs there? This is Tracy Lord, Mr. Briggs. Look, I was wondering if you happen to have on hand any books by Macaulay Connor. You have? Could you surely send them out this afternoon? Thank you, Mr. Briggs. They have to have a story. I'll give them a story. I'll give them one they can't get through now.
Oh, I was afraid of this.
Who the hell do they think they are? Barging in on peaceful people. Watching every little matter. Stepping our noses on how we eat and talk and stand and move.
Will they do that?
And all in horrible snide corkscrew English. Well, if we have to submit to it to say a vile thing, which, incidentally, doesn't deserve it, I'm forgiving them a picture of home life that will stand their hair on hay. You will do nothing but distort things.
Oh, she thinks she'll be the outrageous Miss Lord. The fact is, she'll probably be sweetness and light than that.
How will I?
You don't know what being under the microscope does to people. I felt it a little bit coming out in the car. It's a funny feeling.
It's odd how self-conscious we've all become. Over worldly possessions that once made us so confident.
I know. You find yourself explaining away your Joe like you would a black eye. You just run into it in the dark or something.
We shall be ourselves again. Very much ourselves. But Mother, I thought you wanted us to take a good impression.
It's also that we know what they're here for.
No, that was understood.
I think it looks awfully funny to them, Father not being here for his own daughter's wedding.
Would you now?
That's all right. I fixed that too.
How do you mean you do?
I told Stu to send a telegram just before dinner. Confined to bed with this cold, unable to attend nuptials, oceans of love, Father.
Not just in those words.
Not exactly. It'll come over the telephone and Thomas will take it. And you won't have your glasses so he'll read it aloud to you.
Tracy, will you promise me to as a lady if only for my sake?
I'll do my best, Mrs. Lord. I don't know how good that is.
Go for the dress.
Yes, Mother.
There are too many ladies around here.
Besides, I'll be pure tourism. All frills and ruffles, conversationally chaste as an egg. Ouch! Hello, Uncle Willie. Where did you come from?
Your great Aunt Geneva requested my absence from the house until dinner time. Can you give me lunch, Margaret?
But of course, with pleasure. Hello, Uncle Willie.
How are you, Uncle Willie? Alexander! Dinah, good morning. My esteemed wife, the old war horse, is certainly spreading herself for your wedding. I seriously question the propriety of any such display at such a time. But she... Why aren't you getting married in the church, Tracy?
I like to color here so much better.
the point. The point is that I've sung thousands in that church, and I'd like to get some use of it. Give me a sherry, Margaret.
Not until lunchtime, my dear.
These women.
You're really a wicked old man, aren't you, Uncle Will?
What's that up there? Never play with fire, child. What's a lack? What's a stirring? What's amiss?
Uncle Willie, do you know anything about the laws of libel?
Certainly I know about the laws of libel. Why shouldn't I? I know all about them. In 1916, I, Willie Q. Tracy, successfully defended the post and George Larimer personally against one of the cleverest, one of the subtlest. Why? What do you want to say?
Well, it isn't what I want to say.
Is it enough if they can simply prove that it's true?
Certainly not. Take me. If I was totally bald and wore toupee, if I had flat feet with these damnable metal arches,
Poor Uncle Willie.
I said if I had. And if such facts were presented in the public print in such a manner as to make me the object of public ridicule, I could collect substantial damages. And would, if it took me all winter.
What if it were the other way around? What if they wanted to say things that weren't true?
Well, suppose they did. Suppose it was erroneously stated that in my travels as a young man, I was married in a native ceremony to a dusty maiden in British Guyana. I doubt if I could collect a cent. Who are those two strange people coming down the hall?
Oh, good gracious, come on out. What was she like, Uncle Willie?
Oh,
British Diana.
so very unlike your Aunt Geneva.
But, Mother, Aunt Nanny can entertain them in 2 weeks.
I do know myself.
Me? But what'll I say?
I wish I could tell you. And a few very well chosen words. In here.
He said the sitting room. I suppose that's contrasted to the dining room, the ballroom, and the morning room. Oh, hello again. Here you are. Here I am. It's quite a place. It is, isn't it? I couldn't help overhearing you as you came in. Do you mind if I say something? Not at all. What? Your approach to your job seems definitely antagonistic. I don't think it's fair. I think you ought to give us a break. Not a job I asked for. I know it's not. But in spite of it, and in spite of some of our other regrettable inherited characteristics, we might just turn out to be fairly decent. Why not wait and see? You have quite a style yourself. You're on the Saturday Evening Post, did you say? I work for it. Which end? Editorial. I have to tell you in all honesty that I'm opposed to everything you represent. Destiny is hardly a radical sheep. What is it you're doing? Boring from within? And I'm not a communist, not by a long shot.
Just a small pin feather in the left wing. Sorry.
Jeffersonian Democrat? That's more like it. Have you seen his house at Monticello? I hear it's quite a place, too.
Home team 1, visitors, nothing. Is this house very old, Mr. Lord?
No, there are very few really old ones on the main line. The gatehouse is, of course. Father's grandfather did that for a summer place when they lived up on Rittenhouse Square. Father and mother did this about 1910, the spring before my brother Junius was born. You won't meet Junius. He's in the diplomatic service in London. Wouldn't you know? I worked for Kid once. What do you make of him? A brilliant editor. And a very wonderful man.
Also our bread and butter.
Sorry to have been rude. I suppose you're all of you opposed to the administration. The present one? No, as a matter of fact, we're loyalists. Surprise, surprise. Research department didn't give us much data. Your sister's fiancé, George Kittredge, age 32. Since last year, general manager of Cuevas State Coal, in charge of operations. Is that right? That's right, and brilliant at it. So I've heard tell. I seen you read about him first back in 35 or 36. Up from the bottom, was it? Just exactly. End of the mines. He organized the entire works. He did. National hero, new model, makes drooping family incomes to revive again. Oh, anthracite, sweet anthracite. How did your sister happen to meet you? She and I went out about a month ago to look things over. Oh, I see. What's it immediate? Good for her. You must be quite a guy. Say, what side of this fine aboriginal family would you say she resembles most? The histories of both are in the library. I'll get them out for you. I'll also see if I can't round up a few living members.
They don't know about us, do they?
Pleasant or not, don't you think?
Much.
That's what I thought. Also what kids thought. Look here, Lord. Yes. Why don't you just throw us out? I hope you'll never know.
Meaning what?
Search me.
Maybe Derek Kidder has been up to his little trick.
Only I can get away from this damn paper.
It's Sidney himself who can't get away from here.
I tried to resign again on the phone this morning.
Knick-knack, gimcrack, signed photographs. Wouldn't you know you'd have to be rich as a lord to live in a dump like this? See? It's a Singer Sergeant.
A what?
Catch me, Mike.
Think to the left, will you? See, first husband, C.K. Can you imagine what a guy named C.K. Dexter Haven must be like?
Macaulay Connor is not such a homespun tag, Mike had.
Well, I've been called Mike since I can remember.
Well, maybe Dexter is Ducky to his friends.
I wouldn't doubt it. But I wonder what that C.K. is for.
Maybe it's Pennsylvania Dutch for William Penn.
C.K. Dexter Haven. God.
I knew a plain Joe Smith once. He was only a clerk in a hardware store. But he was an absolute louse.
Also, he plays polo. Also designs and races sailboats. Class boats, I think they call them. Very upper class, of course.
Don't despair. He's out and Kittredge, man of the people, is in.
From our reports, quite a comer, too. A political timber. Poor fellow. I wonder how he fell for it.
I imagine she's a young lady who knows what she wants, when she wants it.
With a young, rich, rapacious American female. No other country where she exists.
I'll admit the idea of her scares even me. Would I change places with her for all her wealth and beauty? Boy, just ask me.
I know how I'm going to begin. So much for historical Philadelphia. So much for industrial. Now, gentle reader, consider an entire new section of American society, which, closely following the English tradition, lives off the land, but, in a new sense, is not the land that provides the living. It is...
You're ahead of yourself when you see your documentation.
I'm tired. Kid is a slave driver. I wish I was at home, in bed. Also, I'm hungry. Tell poor footman to call me in time for lunch.
How do you do? Friends down are not.
Oh, why, yes, you are.
I'm Diana Lord. My real name is Diana, but my sister Tracy changed it.
I'm Elizabeth Avery, and this is Macaulay Connor.
Enchanté de vous voir. Enchanté de faire votre connaissance. I'm so French describes so English. I spent my early childhood in Paris, where my father worked in a bank. The house is Morgan.
Really?
They
unmolested. Of course, after my divorce last year, I said that always happens and is more than deserved. Dear Papa was quite angry, though. He thought some of their methods were trifling underhanded. You're right, aren't you, Mr. Connor?
In a manner of speaking.
Sandy told you. I sent for your book. Macaulay Connor. What's the Macaulay for?
My father taught English history. I might, my friend.
Oh, well, you have then, I'm sure. English history is old as that movie. Rock, Bloody Mary, John the Bastard. Where did he teach? I mean the father.
Oh, in a high school in South Bend, Indiana.
South Bend. It sounds like dancing, doesn't it? You must have had a most happy childhood there.
It was terrific.
I'm so glad.
Well, I couldn't meet it like that.
I'm so sorry, why?
Well, largely due to the lack of wherewithal, I guess.
But that doesn't always cause unhappiness, does it? Not if you're the right kind of man. George Kittredge, my fiancé, never had anything, but he... Are either of you nice?
No.
That is, no. You mean you were, but now you're divorced?
Well, the fact is that
But you can't mean you're ashamed of it.
Of course I'm not ashamed of it.
What?
It was ages ago, when I was a mere kid in Duluth.
Well, good Lord, Liz, you never told me.
You never asked.
Well, I know, but...
Joe Smith, hardware.
Liz, you're the damnest girl.
I think I'm...
Duluth. That must be a lovely spot to the west of here, isn't it?
Sort of, but occasionally we get the breezes.
Is it your first visit to Philadelphia?
Just about.
The quaint old place, don't you think? Although I suppose it's affected somewhat by being the only really big city that's near New York.
I think that's a very good point to make about it.
Although I suppose there are somewhat explanation.
Not at all, I assure you.
I'm accustomed to such. Where the Scirocco will be fiddle on Sunday. But it is very old. Philadelphia, I mean. The Scirocco is fresh weekly. How old are you, Mr. Connor?
I was 30 last month.
2 books isn't much for a man of 30. I don't mean to criticize. You must have other interests outside the work.
None. Oh, unless...
How sweet. Are you living together?
Why, no.
That's an odd question, I must say.
Why?
Well, it just is.
I don't see why. I think it's very interesting. Listen, don't you agree that all this marrying and giving up in marriage is the damnedest gift ever to be put out in an unsuspecting public?
And she...
Please, Mr. Connor, I asked you every question.
No, as a matter of fact, I don't.
Good. Nor do I. That's why I'm putting my skin on for the second time tomorrow. Here's a lucky man now. I'll bring him riding into Montgomery, a one-man exhibition. In here, George, in here, my dear.
My God, who's doing the interviewing here?
She's a lot more than I expected.
Do you suppose she caught on somehow?
No, she's the hell in.
I'm beginning to feel the size of a pinhead.
I don't want to throw you.
You want to take over?
I want to go home.
Miss Tennant, Mr. Connor, Mr. Kittredge, my girl, Brenda Sanderson.
Hey, Brenda Sandy.
How do you do?
How are you?
Fine yourself, thanks.
He's certainly looking.
Thanks. I've taken quite a lot of cold dust from my feet in the last day or two.
Isn't he beautiful? Isn't it wonderful what a little soap and water can do?
Say, didn't I read a piece about you in the Nation a while ago?
Quite a while ago. I've been resting on my laurels since that, and a couple of others.
Quite a neat piece of work. Anticipating the Guppy Coal Act the way you did. Or do I remember straight?
Anyone should have foreseen that. I was just lucky.
Of becoming modesty.
Now, that's nothing to what's yet to be done with labor relations.
You ought to see him with the men. They simply adore him.
Oh, come on, Tree.
Oh, but they do. Never in my life will I forget the first night I saw you. All those wonderful faces, and the torchlight, and the way your voice boomed.
See, you're really a spellbinder. That's the way I got hurt.
Only because I got you.
Now, let's all relax and throw ourselves into things. Hi, George.
Hello, Sandy. Welcome home.
After lunch, Sandy must show you some of the place. The model dairy, and the stable, and the chicken farm. And perhaps there'll be time to run you to some of the other places on the main line. Devon, St. David, Brynmawr, where my daughter Tracy went to college. Dinah!
It's a pretty kettle of fish when a man has to wait 2 more hours.
Dear Papa,
What's that?
Mr. Papa needs you.
Car.
You aim to drop everything and arrive in time for lunch. Isn't he, Mama?
Indeed he is.
I'm not one to jump to conclusions.
These are our friends. Miss Embry and Mr. Connor. Father, they're here for the wedding.
How do you do, Mr.
How are you, Mr. Lawrence?
That shit fine. And how are you? Hi, Alexander.
Welcome, Daddy!
Dino. Kidbridge. Margaret, my sweet.
Mother, don't you think you ought to explain the new arrangement to Father before lunch?
Why, yes, I think I'd best. See here. Here is the list now, Dad.
Holy pets.
Dexter Hayden.
Hello, friends and enemies. I came the back way through the fields.
Well, this is a surprise.
Hello, you sweet thing.
I should think it is.
Now you go right home at once.
Remove yourself, young man.
But I was invited. And how are you, sir?
No better, no worse. Get going.
Hello, Sandy.
How are you, old boy?
Never better. In fact, it's immortal how good I feel.
What brings you here, Mr. Hayden?
Dinah, my angel. Why, you turned into a raving beauty. Awful sweet and thoughtful of you devising a lunch tray.
Not at all. Extra place, Tom. Mr. Connor, Miss Embry, my former husband, whose name the moment escapes me.
How do you do? Of course, I intended to come anyway, but it did make it pleasanter. Hello, Kidbridge.
How are you, Raven?
What's the matter? You don't look as well as last time I saw you. Poor fellow, I know just how you feel. She is a pig, though. You know, you don't look old enough to get married, even for the first time. We never did. She needs trouble to mature, Kidbridge. Give her lots of them.
I'm afraid you can't count on me for that.
No? Too bad. You know, sometimes, for your own sake, Red, I think you should have stayed any longer.
I thought, Mr. Light, but the night judge gave me a full pardon.
That's the kind of talk I like to hear. No bitterness, no recrimination. Just a good straight left to the jaw.
Very funny. Luncheon is served, madam.
Thank you.
I don't suppose a man ever had a better or a finer family. I wake up at night and I say to myself, Seth, you lucky dog, what have you done to deserve it?
And what have you?
Miss Embry, do you mind if I go in with Mr. Connor?
Oh, not in the least.
Sandy's your boy.
Because I think he's such an interesting man.
Come on, Dinah. Enjoy doing, yes?
Isn't snatching one of my gals good enough for you? You have.
You're a very great fellow, Haven. I'll hire you.
That's very amusing and very insulting. We must talk more.
Now I see why you want to get away from all this. I didn't know how welcome I would be, but after Sandy's letter, I felt the least I could do.
Uncle Ray! I want to work with Uncle Willie.
I may need more film.
You may need more paper.
There's a cousin Joanna who's definitely crazy.
Who told you?
Dinah.
Diana should know.
Where is she now? I want some more cycles while it's still light.
She's out schooling a horse somewhere. The horses that get the schooling hereabouts. Did you get a shot at the old tycoon milking his cows?
Several times. He shot one at me, but he missed.
Gotcha. 70 times 7. That kind has he. George Kittredge, important official, important company. Controlling interest owned by Seth Lord.
What a coincidence, and will wonders never cease.
Well, I'm inclined to like Kittredge. I think he's in a tough spot with Hayes prowling around, though.
He's a sinister fellow, Dexter.
It's very. But George is interested. Get him on coal sometime.
I'd rather have him on toast.
Answer me honestly, Liz. What right has a girl like Tracy Lord to exist?
Politically, socially, or economically.
But what place does she have in today's world? Come the revolution, she'll be the first to go.
Sure. Right out under the red general's arm.
The new one on TV. Maybe Philadelphia produces a different brand of lumber.
You're a funny one, Mike.
What?
You've been in one week in the sentence.
I fight.
I met a girl this morning. I hate her, but I...
Oh, I get you. But you're wrong. You couldn't be wrong. Women like that or the pants off.
You're a writer. You use your figures of speech most ineptly. You know, I wish they knew why we were here. They're all such sweet innocents. It makes me
Would
feel...
you accept this perfect rose, Miss Embry?
Why, thank you, Mr. Lord. It's a beauty.
Miss Embry's amused at something.
I'm sorry, Mr. Tracy, but it's so funny, you being uncle and nephew. Could I have a picture of you together?
Certainly. Now stand up straight, Willie. He is younger than I. It was a matter of half-sisters marrying stepbrothers.
That is, I think I do.
No incest, however.
Of course not.
There have been other things, however. Uncle Willie, I'm thinking of asking that little dancer, Tina Mara, to come and dance for the wedding guest tomorrow. Do you think that's a good idea? Excellent. You must look into ridiculous gossip about you and her. Is there a gossip? Is it ridiculous?
All gossip is ridiculous.
Look alive, men. Time to dress. Right you are, Sandy. Thank you. It's Emery. As a camera fiend, I think I have another interesting subject for you.
But will I have time?
Time is an illusion. Come with me. It's a part of the old house, a little removed from it.
But what?
An ancient ceramic privy of superb design, a dream of loveliness.
At sunset, I'd do it. Please, wait a minute.
With pleasure. What's the matter?
I've been reading these stories. They're so damn beautiful.
Oh, you like? Thanks.
Why, Connor, they're almost poetry.
Don't fool yourself. They are.
I can't figure you out at all now.
Really? I thought I was.
So did I, but you're not. You talk so big and talk in light like this. Just wish.
I guess I'm full.
No. I believe you put the talking saw on the stage of the game.
You think?
Yeah. I know a little bit about that.
Do you?
Quite a lot. The book was just such a complete hell of a surprise, that's all.
Yes. Seems you do.
What?
Know about it.
The one called With the Rich and Mighty. I think I liked it best.
I got that from a Spanish peasant's proverb. With the rich and mighty, always a little patient.
How can you possibly do anything else?
Like what?
You said after lunch. What was it you said? Cheap stuff for expensive magazines.
Oh, I did I?
Yes, you did. You said you spent most of your time that way.
Well, practically. Why? What about it?
I can't understand it. And I like to understand it.
Well, you may never believe this, but there are some people in this world who must earn their living.
Of course. But people buy books, don't they?
Sure they do. They even read them.
Well then,
That book represents 2 solid years' work. It netted Connor something under $600.
but that shouldn't.
Only unhappily it is.
And what about Miss Embry?
Well, Miss Embry is in somewhat of the same case. Miss Embry is a born painter. She might be an important one. But Miss Embry must eat. Also, she prefers a roof over her head to being constantly out in the rain and snow.
Food and a roof. Food and a roof.
Those charming essentials.
Listen, I've got an idea. Listen, I've got the most marvelous little house in Newton. It's up on a hill with a view, not too silly. I'm hardly ever there except in hunting season, and not much then. And I'd be so happy to know it was of use to someone. It's got a brook and a small lake, no sides really, and a patch of woods. And in any kind of weather, look at that sky now, will you? Suddenly it's clear as clear. It's going to be fine tomorrow. It's going to be fair. Good for you, God. Help. Someone's coming. Someone. Don't want to be alone. Stand by for a couple of minutes, will you?
Certainly, if you like.
You will think about the house, won't you?
Well, it's terribly nice of you, but I don't think the...
Don't think I'd come trooping up there every minute, because I wouldn't. I'd never come except when expressly asked to.
Well, it isn't that.
What is it?
Well, you see, the idea of artists having patrons is more or less going out. And I don't
I
think
see. That wasn't especially kind of you, Mr. Connor. There's no need to rub our general uselessness in.
I'm afraid I don't get you.
Don't bother. I'm sorry to have seemed patronizing.
Well, I didn't quite mean...
Please, don't bother, really.
Hello?
Hello, fancy seeing you here.
Orange juice, certainly.
You sure you don't want something stronger? I'll ring if you like.
Not now, thanks. This will be fine.
Don't tell me you've forsaken your beloved whiskey and whiskey.
Oh, indeed. I just changed their color, that's all. I go in for the more pale pastel shades now. I find them most comic. We met at lunch, didn't we?
Yes, I seem to remember. Connor's the name.
The writer, of course. Do you drink, Mr. Connor?
A little. What?
Not to excess.
Well, not often.
And a writer. It's extraordinary. I thought all writers drank to excess and beat their wives. I expect I secretly wanted to be a writer.
Dexter, would you mind doing something for me?
Anything. What?
Get the hell out of here.
No, I couldn't do that. That wouldn't be fair to you. You need me too much.
Would you mind telling me just what it is you're hanging around? No, please, don't go. I honestly much prefer if you would.
So should I. You stay, Mr. Connor. As a writer, this should be right up your street.
Don't miss a word.
Honestly, Red, you've never looked better in your life. You're getting that funny Tony look.
Oh, we're going to talk about me, Harvey. Goody.
It is astonishing what money can do for people. Don't you agree, Mr. Connor? Not too much, you know, just more than enough. Particularly for girls, though. Look at Tracy. There's never been a blow that hasn't been softened for her. And there'll never be a blow that won't be softened for her. Why, it even changed her shape. She was a dumpy little thing originally.
Only for the moment, I'm not interested in myself. What interests me right now is what it does.
Not interested? My dear, you're fascinated. You're far and away your favorite person in the world.
Dexter, in case you don't
Now I
know.
go on.
Oh, yes.
this except to other people's faults. For instance, she never had the slightest bit of sympathy towards nor understanding of what used to be regarded as my weak and gorgeous thirst.
That was your problem.
It was the problem of a young man in exceptionally high spirits who chose to drink to slow down that damned engine he found nothing yet to do with. I refer to my mind. You took on that problem with me when you took me. You were no helpmate there, Tracy. You were a scold.
It was disgusting. It made you so unattractive.
A weakness. Sure. Ah, but strength is her religion, Mr. Connor. She's a goddess without any patience for human imperfection. And as I gradually discovered that my relation to her was expected to be not that of a loving husband and good companion, but... never mind.
Say it.
But the kind of a high priest to a virgin goddess. That's when my dreams grew more frequent and deeper in hue, that's all.
I never considered you as abnormal.
You did. Without ever even knowing it. Oh, but then the time you got drunk on champagne and climbed up the balcony and stood there, naked, with your arms out to the moon, wailing like a
I
bitch.
told you I never had any recollection
I know.
of any such thing.
You drew a blank. You wanted to. Mr. Connor, what would you say?
He's a reporter, Lieutenant. He's doing us the destiny.
Sandy told me. Pity we couldn't supply the photographs of you on the roof.
Honestly, the fuss you made over that silly child.
It was immensely important and most revealing. The moon is also a goddess, chaste and virginal.
Stop using those foul words. We were married nearly a year, weren't we?
Marriage doesn't change a true case like yours, my dear. It's an affair of the spirit, not of the flesh.
Hector, what are you trying to make me out as?
Tracy, what do you fancy yourself as?
I don't ever like to answer myself as anything.
When I read that you were going to marry Kittredge, I couldn't believe it. How in the world can you even think of it?
I love him, that's why. I never even began to love you.
Well, that might be true, but I doubt it. I just think it's a swing from me and what I represent. I think it's too violent a swing, Trey. That's why I came on. Kittredge is no great tower of strength, you know. He's just a tower.
You've known him how long, haven't you?
I knew him for 2 days, 2 years ago. The time I went to the fields with your father. But a half a day would have done, I think.
It's just personal then.
Oh, purely and completely.
You couldn't possibly understand him or his qualities. I shouldn't expect you to.
I expect when you come right down to it, Trey, it just offends my vanity to have anyone who was ever remotely my wife married so obviously beneath her.
Beneath me? How dare you? How dare any of you in this day and age?
I'm talking about a difference in mind and imagination, Trey. You could marry Mac the Night Watchman, and I'd cheer for you.
Oh, George.
Nothing. Utterly nothing. He's a wizard at his job, and I'm sure he's honest, sober, industrious. He's just not for you.
He is to me. He's a great man and a good man. Already he's of national importance.
Good Lord! Now you sound like Destiny talking. Well, whatever he is, you'll have to stick. He'll leave you no out as I did.
I won't require that.
Suppose any man of spirit will still find you attractive, though. There's something engaging about it. This virgin goddess business. Something more challenging to the male than the obvious charms.
Really?
Oh, yes. We're quite thing, you know. This citadel can and shall be taken. And I'm just the boy to do it.
You seem quite contentious of me all of a sudden.
Not of you, Red. Never of you. You could be the damnedest, finest woman on this earth. Fine, contemptuous of anything. It's something in you you either can't help or make no attempt to. Your so-called strength, your prejudice against weakness, your blank intolerance.
Is that all?
That's just the gist of it. Because you'll never be a first-class woman or a first-class human being until you learn to have some regard for human frailty. It's a pity your own foot can't slip with it, but no, your sense of inner divinity won't allow it. This goddess shall and must remain intact. I think there are more you're around than people realize. You're a special type of American female now. The married lady. And a type called out the emphasis, you are the absolute tops, my dear.
Damn your soul, Dexter, you think...
I, Tracy, for the moment, I've had my say.
I suppose I have to object to this, Susan.
Well, that would be most objectionable. Well, anytime you need any more advice from me,
We'll give you a ring, Haven.
do that, will you? You'll find that I have a most sympathetic and understanding ear. I left you a little wedding present there on the table, Trey. I'm just sorry I didn't have any ribbon to wrap it up with.
You see, there's no use even attempting to be friendly.
Certainly not. You're a dear to try, though.
You got taken when you bought that raunchy cow dog. Kept into a tub, you're revolting. What's more, she swallowed Lynn by the bucket.
Where's Miss Embry? Wasn't she with you?
No, she's gone to privy with Uncle Philip.
Anyone guess what this might be? Why, it's a photograph of the true love.
What's that?
A boat he designed. And built practically. We sailed her off the coast of Maine and back the summer we were married. My, she was yours.
Yar? What does that mean?
Oh, what does it mean? Easy to handle, quick at the helm, fast, bright, everything a boat should be. And help.
Rather bad taste, I'd say. Giving you that.
Dexter never deserved himself much respect.
How'd you ever happen to marry a fellow like that, Tracy?
Oh, I know. I guess it was a hangover from childhood days. We grew up together, you know.
I see. From him.
Oh, George. To get away. To get away. To somehow feel useful in the world.
Useful. I'm going to build you an ivory tower with my own two hands.
Like fun you are.
You mean, you've been in one too long?
I mean that. And a lot.
I'm going to make a grand light, dear. And you can help, all right?
I hope I can.
From now on, we won't stop wasting time on unimportant people.
That's all right with me.
Our little house on the river up there, I'd like people to consider it an honor to be asked there.
Why an honor, especially?
We're going to represent something, Tracy. Something straight and sound and fine. And then perhaps young Mr. Haven may be somewhat less condescending.
George, you don't really mind, do you? I mean, the fact with him?
I don't see what you mean, Trey.
That he ever was. Was my lord and master. That he ever were.
I don't believe he ever was. Not really. I don't believe anyone ever was. Or ever will be. That's the wonderful thing about you, Trey.
What? How?
You're like some marvelous distant... Oh, queen, I guess. You're so cool and fine and always so much your own. So wonderfully you and you. That no one can ever really possess. That no one can touch hardly. It's a kind of beautiful purity, Tracy. That's the only word for it.
George!
It's grand, Tracy. It's just grand. Everyone feels about you. It's what I first worshipped you for, Tracy. From afar.
George, listen.
First now and always. Only from a little nearer now, eh, darling?
I don't want to be worshipped. I want to be loved.
Do that, too. Do that, all right.
I mean really loved.
But that goes without saying.
No, it's you who doesn't see what I mean. You can just leave him, Thomas. Shall I put this picture with the other presents? No, just leave it there, please.
Don't let Miss Embry get hold of it.
I should say not.
I hope they'll soft out first marriage angle.
I wish they'd tell themselves right out of here.
They've got a job to do. And it's an honor, you know, Tracy.
What is?
Why? To be done by destiny.
Are you joking?
Joking.
But you can't seriously mean that you think it's
I think destiny fills a very definite place, Tracy.
George, you are trapped. And Tracy, you're the guest of honor. You mustn't be late.
Right on my way, ma'am. Wait for me, Tracy. Make the gatehouse nothing flat now.
See by any chance of a walk anywhere?
You like I expect.
I have a feeling he's going to take the ring tomorrow and go through center with it.
Seth, you idiot. That's very amusing, I'm sure.
Oh, don't take things to heart, Sir Tracy. You wear yourself out.
I won't be a minute. There's no hurry, Miss Marie.
What bothers me at the moment is the spectacle we're all making of ourselves as a young man and woman from destiny.
Whose fault is it?
That's beside the point.
Never in my life have I felt so self-conscious. It's all simply dreadful.
It's worse. It's stupid, it's childish, and it's completely undignified.
So are other things.
They can publish what they like about me, but not about
Oh, they
myself.
are. See, if they'll publish nothing about anyone.
How are you supposed to stop them?
Don't quite know.
Well, for the moment, I think the least we can do is inform Mr. Connor and the camera lady. We're all quite aware of their purpose here. I insist on that.
All right, I'll tell them myself.
I do think it would come better for me, don't you? As at least titular head of family.
Of course. Inasmuch as you let us in for it in the first place.
Oh, do take that note out of your voice, Tracy. It's most unattractive.
Oh? How does Miss Mary talk? Or does she purr?
Tracy!
Quite all right, Margaret.
Sweet and low, I suppose. Dulcet. Very ladylike. You've got a fine right, you've got. After the way you treated Mother, after the way you treated us all, a magnificent right you've got to come back here in your best country manner and strike attitudes and make stands and criticize my fiancé and mess things up generally. Just as if you've done it instantly. I can't help it, it's sickening. As if he's done nothing at all.
It's no concern of yours. If it concerns anyone it concerns, well, I don't know whom it concerns except your father.
Very wise of you, Margaret. What most wives don't seem to realize is that their husband's philandering, particularly the middle-aged kind, has nothing whatsoever to do with them.
Oh. What has it to do with them?
Our reluctance to grow old. I guess the best mainstay a man can have as he gets along in years is a daughter. The right kind of daughter.
That's very interesting to say the least.
One who loves him blindly, as no wife ever should. One for whom he can do no wrong.
How sweet.
I'm talking seriously about something I've thought out thoroughly. I've had to. A daughter could give man the illusion that youth is still his.
Very important, I suppose.
Very. And without her, it's inclined to go in search of it again. Because it is as important to him as it is to any woman. But with the daughter, full of warmth for him, full of foolish, unquestioning, uncritical affection.
None of which I've got.
None. You have a good mind, a pretty face, and a well-disciplined body that does what you tell it. You have more wealth than any of us, thanks to one grandfather's name and another's red hair. Shame to play for both since about age 3. In fact,
I love them.
in fact, you have everything it takes to make a lovely woman. But the one essential, an understanding heart. Without it, you might as well be made of bronze.
That's an awful thing to say to anyone.
Indeed, it is.
So I'm to blame for Tina Mara, am I?
If any blame attaches, I expect to some extent you are.
You coward.
No, but better to be one than a prig, or a prig will spinster no matter how many marriages.
That's too much!
No, I'm afraid it's not enough. I'm afraid nothing is.
What did you say it was?
You want me to repeat it?
That now I understand a great deal that I didn't.
It's all over.
It has been for some time. Forgive me. I understand more than I did as well.
Graydon. You mean you think I'm some kind of virgin goddess or something?
If your ego wishes to call it that, then yes. Also, you've been talking like a jealous woman.
What's the matter with everyone anyhow?
Miss Embry preferred dressing to my company.
What do you make of that, Uncle Willie? We're putting an end to that right now. From now on, you and yourself, so am I. I will tell them that we're aware of their tender mission at the first opportunity.
It's a pity. It was jolly good fun. Let's have a drink. Damn, let's do that.
We're all so completely commonplace. I don't see how it interests anyone.
Think that dress picked up a little behind.
Now it's me that does.
You look adorable, Dinah.
No thanks, Tracy. Thanks ever so much.
A wedding without ushers and bridesmaids. Peace. It's wonderful.
I'm bridesmaid. This night, cocktail last, can I? Certainly not. Certainly.
Tracy. Champagne instead?
Do it then.
Excuse, please. I forgot you never.
Never? The girl's demented.
But Trigger don't.
What's that?
Nor spinster.
We don't get you.
Nor gospel, virgin or otherwise.
Not completely, just a borderline case. Well, hello, you were quick. Miss Embry, you are a dream of loveliness. A cocktail or champagne?
Thanks, champagne. I've never had enough.
You will tonight.
Champagne and flu. Mr. Ward. Mr. Connor?
That is to say...
Excuse me.
Mr. Ward.
Miss Embry and I have something on our minds.
Splendid! Just the place for it. What?
Well, you see, it's kind of hard to explain. It's not the reason we're here and so forth.
I think there's something I need to explain to you.
But did you ever hear of a man named Sidney
And
Kidd?
did you ever hear of a name? Yes, Thomas. But they just wrote a telegram, Mr. Lord.
Give it here.
It's for Mrs. Lord, Mr. Tracy.
Then why didn't you say so?
Mrs. Lord and Miss Lord, that is.
Read it, Thomas. I have
Hey, wait a minute!
Read it, Thomas.
Most frightfully sorry I'm unable to come down to the wedding, as I'm consigned to bed with everything wrong. Baby better, it was only gas. Love, father. Is there any answer, ma'am?
No, Thomas. None in this world. He got a little mixed up, didn't he?
A common mistake.
Now, do you understand, Mr. Connor?
I think we do.
It's wonderful. Lord only knows where we go from here.
We'll do it at Geneva. Come on, everybody.
My first party, about time.
Who will come in my little car with me?
Second Dinah and I. Sandy, will you bring Miss Embry and Mr. Connor?
Like a shot.
This evening, it's Greg's cocktail.
School is better here.
Ouch!
What was it?
Nothing. You know, I felt exactly what I didn't think.
Don't think you weren't.
Aren't you coming?
I'll follow along the door.
What's the matter with you, Tracy?
You tell me when.
Damn if I know. I'd like to.
Well, if you happen to find out,
I'll tell you.
and remember, Mike, with the rich and mighty,
Always a little patience. Yes, Highness. I will.
do that. Please. already know about the great Sydney Kid, you can certainly fill in for Mike's Frantic tonight.
You know, I used to have that diamond go down pretty fast.
Of course, it's a chance to write a beauty, you know it is.
Then I swapped with Kid for Connor's piece on us. But then we're
You
allies.
have the satisfaction of knowing you saved a lot of them single-handed.
And if he won't swap,
I'm not worried about that.
I suppose there's a fair chance that both would always go for
Of
it.
course, you can't possibly lose. Quick, the beat. How long will it take you?
3,000 words? All night. What there's left of it. Holy cats! You get to bed.
Have you got a typewriter?
My old Corona's upstairs, I think.
Make it slow.
You bet.
Gus, I can't stand it. You won't fall asleep, will you?
I've drunk nothing but black coffee since Turner began his lecture.
Sydney Kid. His habitat, and California.
Poor Connor. That must have been bottled up in him for years.
But even enough bottle.
No. You know, I've been up for 3 articles now. Profile, full face.
Also, rear elevation. Mike and Liz, they mustn't suspect Sandy.
Oh no, oh my no.
They've simply stuck into their own chewing gum. I suppose Kid has one of those numbers the rich and mighty hide behind in New York.
Well, I'll dig it out of Liz and give him a buzz.
What will you say?
Well, I'll be brief, bluff, belligerent. Hey, lay off that.
Why?
You are already in the line, sister.
Me? You lie. It never affects me, not
That's because you never take.
Even if I did, it would.
Don't say that. It's unlucky. I have seen people fly in the face of pottery before.
I just have a good head, I guess.
Don't say it. Don't say it.
Sandy, you fool.
George will spank.
I thank George for the way you behaved.
Well, he had a right to be sore. You and Connor were gone for 2 hours at least.
You were along.
Just the same. Tongues were wagging like tails. George said that
We
it...
want to leave sharp at 12. How could we?
Well, they need a lot of sleep, those big
They
fellows.
must. Then at 1, my father, mother, and I. Then at 2, then at 3. Every hour on we fought like wolves in a cartoon home.
Well, I hope you explain.
Certainly not. You should have known. He was extremely rude. He'd applied and I was Dexter. I wonder where Dexter was. I have expected him. I don't like the little kind Dexter's eyes, Sandy. It makes me sad.
Aw, don't be sad, Tracy.
If you only knew how I envy you and Sue and a darling creature you've just produced.
Oh, I'm sure you'll have 4 or 5 of your own any day now.
6. Oh, I do hope I'm good for something besides knocking out golf balls and horses over fences.
You're good for my money any day.
Thanks. If I really mean to George, I don't want to be.
You're in an odd mood, little fella. What's amiss? What's afoot?
Well, it's just that a lot of things I always thought were terribly important I find now are the other way around. Oh, what the hell?
I don't think I'd spend much more time with Connor tonight if I were you.
What?
Writers with wine sauce intoxicate little girls.
They sort of do, don't they? He fascinates me. He's so violent.
He's fallen, Trey. I can hear it bump.
Mind your own beeswax, old news in the park.
Get thee to bed.
No!
Before you have to be
No,
carried.
no. I feel too delicious. Sandy, I feel just elegant. What have I better telephone?
Now you're hearing things.
He couldn't be anyone but George. I was sort of swinish to him. Perhaps I better. You get to work, you dog. Stop leaning on your shovel.
Listen, now I'm really underway. Miss, not an inflection.
Is it Connor the poet or Connor the conspirator?
Both.
No, lightweight is balding battle-browed Sydney Kid. No bias, bicarbonate. Oh, that is funny stuff. I'm used to whiskey. Whiskey is a clap on the back. Champagne, twining arms.
That's pretty. Is it poetry?
The dying will tell.
None before him have known all about all but writer Wolfgang Goethe. Gigantic was Goethe's output, bigger already as kids. A sample from his own pen. Pittsburgh is a gentle city.
Sydney is a gentleman.
Well, potent, able, beady-eyed Skynet, great wealth in Quakertown. Why don't you do a piece on our great and good friend?
On kid?
On none other.
Nimble Scrivener, it's an idea.
I wish I thought of it.
Baby giant tycoonist.
Would it not be a low and dirty deed?
He'd print a scandal about his best friend. Well, he's dead for it.
Who is his best friend?
I guess Santa Claus. But what is this mist before my eyes?
I tell you what. Let's all have a quick swim to brighten us up. Go get Liz, Sandy.
Not me. It's too cold this early.
Oh, but it's the best hour of the day. Dexter and I always swam after parties.
But I haven't got any bathing suit.
We won't need him. It's just Austin.
Let's dip into this instead.
No takers? Get Liz anyway, Sandy.
If she's not in bed. Or even if she is.
That was an odd thing you just did.
Me?
You. For a moment you made me self-conscious.
How? About what?
Never mind. Hello, you.
Hello.
You look fine.
I feel fine.
Quite a fellow.
Very sad.
Did you enjoy the party?
Sure. The prettiest sight in this fine, pretty world is the privileged class enjoying its privileges.
Also, someone is not.
How do you mean?
I'm wondering.
Consider it, gentle reader. They toil not, neither do they spin.
Oh, yes, they do. They spin in circles.
Nicely put. Awash with champagne was Miss Geneva Biddle's stately pleasure dome, born Mrs. Willie Q. Tracy, on a hilltop in Smart Rabbit, PA, one Saturday night, late in June, on the eve of her great niece's. Tracy, you can't marry that guy.
George? I'm going to. Why not?
I don't know. I'd have thought I'd be up for it, but somehow the two of you just don't match up.
And the folks with me.
Maybe so. All the same, you just can't do it.
No. Come around about noon tomorrow. I mean today.
Tracy,
Yes, Mr. Connor?
how do you mean I'm a snob?
You're the worst kind there is. An intellectual snob. You've made up your mind pretty early, it seems to me.
Thirdly, it's about time to make up your mind. Something of the sort, not Mr. Connor.
The time to make up your mind about people is never. Yes, you are. a complete one.
You're quite a girl.
You think?
I know.
Thanks, Professor. I don't think I'm exceptional.
You are, though.
I know any number like me. You ought to get around more.
In the upper class. No thanks.
You're just a massive prejudice, aren't you? There's so much thought and so little feeling.
Oh, I am I?
Yes, you am one. Your damned intolerance infuriates me. I mean, infuriates. The fact is, you can't be a first-class writer or a first-class human being until you learn to have some small regard for... Aren't the gardens pretty, Professor? Is it not a handsome day?
Lay off that professor, will you?
Yes, Professor.
Well, you've got all the arrogance of your class now, haven't you?
Oh, he does. What has class got to do with it?
Quite the what?
Why? What do they matter except for the people in them? George comes from the so-called lower class and Dexter from the upper,
Well,
though there's a great deal to be said for Dexter, and don't you forget it.
I'll try not to.
Max, the night watchman, is a prince among men, and Joey, the stable boy, the brat. Uncle Hugh is the sage, and Uncle Willie, the pincher.
So what?
So there aren't any rules about human beings, that's what. You're teaching me things, Professor. This is new to me. That I'm holding it.
Not at all.
Upper and lower my eye. I'll take the lower, thanks.
You can't get your drawing room.
What is that supposed to mean?
My mistake.
Decidedly.
Okay.
And you told me.
I'm sorry.
Oh, don't apologize.
Who the hell's apologizing?
I never knew such a man.
You wouldn't be likely to, dear. Where you sit.
Talk about arrogance.
Tracy,
What do you want?
you're wonderful.
Professor, may I go out?
Class is dismissed. Miss Lord, will please wait.
Lord,
There's a magnificence in you, Tracy. Tell me.
now I'm getting self-conscious again. It's funny. My guess,
What?
I don't know. Go up, I guess it's late.
Magnificence comes out of your eyes. It's in your voice. It's in the way you stand there. It's in the way you walk. You're lit from within, Tracy. Right. He's right. There are fires, banked down, heart fires, and holocausts.
You don't seem to you to be made of bone, then?
You're made of flesh and blood. That's the blank, unholy surprise of it all. You're the golden girl, Tracy. Full of love and warmth and delight. What the hell is this? You've got tears in your eyes.
Please stop. Keep talking, will you?
Let's stop.
Why? Does your mind take me hold again, dear Professor?
You think so?
Yes, Professor.
Well, good thing. Don't you agree?
No, Professor.
Drop that professor, do you hear me?
Yes, Professor.
That's all I really am to you, is it?
Of course, Professor.
Are you sure?
Why, yes. Yes, of course.
Tracy, dear.
Mr. Connor.
Let me tell you something.
How is it? All of a sudden I've got the shade.
I have to.
What is it?
Well, it must be something like love.
No, it can't be. It mustn't.
Why? Would it be inconvenient?
Terribly, anyway. I know it's not. Never mind.
Right into my heart.
That also has music.
Well, it has, hasn't it? Tracy, love, come on.
They're coming.
The hell?
It isn't too far to school. It's only across the lawn in the birch tree. It'll be lovely.
Come on.
What is it? All of a sudden I feel my insides are melting away. Oh my God, these clay something.
Good. Here they are.
I guess they're small all at once.
Tremendous.
Put me in your pocket, Mike. You give those back.
Look, Tracy!
May I have
shot to him?
Some of them.
Sit down. Have a drink.
I should say not. A drink would be redundant, tautological, and a mistake. Is that milk?
That is milk.
Give me. Milk, I will look at that. I met this cow this afternoon. Nice coffee.
Let me keep just these 3 shots.
What for?
Of low purpose.
Sufficiently low?
Yes.
And you won't reproduce them?
Nope.
Nor cause them to be reproduced?
Honest.
In any way, shape, or manner without permission?
So help me, Sidney King.
Amen.
What's his private number?
You mean his private number or his sacred private number?
The one by the bed and the bathtub.
Regent 41416. I won't tell you. Is Mr. Kittredge Kirkgoldborg?
We must never doubt that, Missy.
Let's say the just say. Excuse it, please.
Regent 41416. New York. Wayne 2223. And Mr. Connor, what of him?
Percentage of base metal, alloy,
So,
which imparts a certain shape and firmness.
hello, Mr. King? This is Alexander Lord.
I know nothing about this.
No, I'm in Philadelphia. Yes, I know it is. It's early here, too. Look, Mr. Kidd, I think you'd better get down here as fast as you can. Well, I hate to have to tell you this, sir, but it seems Connor's had an accident. Yes, pretty bad. He's had a pretty bad fall. No, it's his heart we're worried about now. Yes, I'm afraid so. Well, he keeps talking about you, calling you names. I mean, calling your name. No, the 11 o'clock should be time enough. We don't expect him to regain consciousness much before then.
His only hope is to get fired. I know it is.
Sorry, Miss Embry's sleeping. Shocked. The newspapers? No, they don't know a thing about it. I understand. How's that? I said I understood, didn't I? 1220 North Philadelphia. I'll have you met. He wants no publicity.
Who was that?
God.
Do I hear someone?
Oh, it's just Mac the night watchman. Liz, you're in love with Connor, aren't you?
People ask the oddest questions.
Why don't you marry him?
I can't hear.
I say, why don't you... Oh, hello. Here's an early one.
Hello. I saw quite a full day ahead of me and got myself up anyway. Good party.
Fine.
Good.
And sufficient. Hell or high water, I'm going to bed.
Why don't you, Liz? You know what I asked?
We've still got a lot to learn, and I don't want to get in his way yet a while, okay?
Okay, risky though. Suppose another girl were to come along in the meantime.
Oh, I'd scratch her eyes out, I guess. That is, unless she was going to marry someone else the next day.
You're a good number, Liz.
No, I can photograph well.
Complications.
There might be.
Where are they?
Who?
The complications.
Oh, they went up. At least I hope and pray that they did.
Well.
Make yourself comfortable, Dex. I've got a little blackmailing to do. What are you doing here?
Oh, I'm a friend of the family. I just dropped by for a little chat.
Don't try to be funny. I asked you a question.
I'd ask you the same one.
I telephoned Tracy and her phone didn't answer.
I didn't telephone. I just came right over.
I was worried, so I thought
Yes. I was worried too.
About what?
What do you think of this Connor? Or do you?
What about him?
I only ask.
Listen, if you're trying to insinuate...
My
something-
dear fellow, I wouldn't dream of it. I only wondered...
Who's that I hear?
Rich. I advise you to go home immediately.
Oh, you do you?
Yes, I strongly urge you to do so at once.
I'm staying right here.
You're making a mistake. Somehow, I don't think you're going to understand
You
this.
better leave that to... I hear someone talking.
Yes, it must be Mac the Night Watchman. It's all right, Mac. It's only us.
Come on, I'll walk along with you. I'm staying right here. So are you.
Fine. Take the works. May God be with you.
Take me upstairs, Mike.
Yes, dear, here we go. What the?
Easy, boy. She isn't hurt, is she?
No, she's just a little...
No, please, fine. But Dad.
She hasn't any clothes on.
No, this is delicious.
She was the minute she hit the water. The wine.
Unlikely story, Connor.
What did you say?
Said a likely story.
Listen, if you like...
You'll come down again directly.
If you'd like.
I'd like it.
It's the second door at the top of the stairs. And watch out for Dinah. Look out for Dinah.
How are the mighty fallen? But if I know Tracy, and I know her very well, she'll remember a little of this in the morning. As for the second time in her life, she'll draw quite a tidy blank. Although she might remember
Good
that I
God.
You believe it, then?
Believe what?
The, implications of what you've seen, let's say.
What else is there to believe?
Well, I expect that's entirely up to you.
I've got eyes and I've got imagination, haven't I?
I don't know, have you?
So you pretend not to believe it?
Yes. I pretend not to.
Then you don't know women.
Possibly not.
You're a blind fool.
Quite possibly.
God,
Won't be too hard on her, will you?
I'll make up my own mind what I'll be.
We're only human, you know?
Hey, you, all of you, with your damn sophisticated ideas.
Isn't it hell?
Well, why you low down?
The lady's my wife, Connor!
You! What right have you to do that?
Husband! Till tomorrow.
I'll make up my mind, all right.
You all right, old man?
Well?
She wakened rather late and had to train her room. I believe Van helped you just now dressing her.
It's not the bride I'm asking about. It's her sister.
I haven't seen Miss Dinah since breakfast. She came down rather early.
Is there anything wrong with her?
I did notice that she seemed a trifle silent. Took only one egg and neglected to finish her cereal. The hotcakes and bacon went much as usual, though.
She was telephoned me like a mad woman before I was out of my clothes. I expected to find at least 2 bodies. That's beyond all recognition. Good God, child, don't do that. Drank champagne last night. Why must I come here ahead of your Aunt Geneva? Why must I waste not 1 minute? What's a laugh? What's amiss? Speak up! Don't just stand there staring at me with those big eyes like a stuffed owl.
Is there anything else, though?
Thanks, Thomas. Nothing.
On the overturn, he's very low. No one is allowed in the room doing except for Tracy, and he's terribly low.
What the Sand Hill Corner? What's a laugh? What's a foot?
I know not to turn to you, Uncle Billy.
People are always turning to me for advice. I wish they'd stop.
It's desperate. It's about Tracy.
Tracy? What's she up to now? Tracy this, that, Tracy that. Upstairs and downstairs and in my lady's chamber.
How do you?
So what?
Seems to me you know just about everything.
I have a fund of information accumulated through the years. I am old, seasoned, and full of instruction. But there are gaps in my knowledge. Ask me about falconry, say, or ballistics, and you will get nowhere.
I meant more about people.
consolation of being old is the realization that no matter how you live, you will never die young. Get to the point. What is it you want from me?
Advice.
On what subject or subjects?
Look, you don't adore, do you?
Kittredge? I deplore him.
And you'd be happy she didn't go ahead and marry me after all, or would you?
Where do you go to school?
I don't yet. I'm going to someplace next fall.
Hi, Tom. Like it? I would raise my voice in song.
Well, I think I know where to stop it from, but I need advice on the path.
Proceed, child. Proceed cautiously.
But what if she suddenly develops an electric passion for somebody?
You arranged that.
It doesn't need to be. It is already.
Since when?
Last night and well into the morning.
You surprise me, Dinah.
Imagine what I was. And imagine what George was.
And, the object of this, illicit passion?
That could be nameless. Only tell me, should I tell George to get a lady?
Maybe he'll want to marry her
But
anyway.
she can't if she marries anyone who's walking in the con.
Connor? Why Connor?
She needs to stop that.
Why, Dinah? What makes you think he should?
Dexter,
Isn't that a pretty tall order at this late date?
what did I say? I didn't say anything.
Although you might want to talk to your sister about it. But then again, maybe you already have.
Certainly not I have.
Apparently, the little cherub has seen or heard something.
That's Dexter's own Dinah.
Just say, you show a certain amount of cheek coming in here on this of all mornings.
Tracy just did a very sweet thing. She telephoned me and asked me what to do for the feeling of fright, accompanied by a headache.
I think it would be awfully bad luck for the first husband to see the bride at his wedding.
That's what I had figured. Now, why all this about Connor, Dinah? Did the party give you bad dreams?
It wasn't any dream.
Oh, I wouldn't be too sure now. Once you had gone to bed, it's pretty hard to tell, isn't it? You bet your hat it is. It's practically impossible.
I thought the standing typewriter that was me up. Hello? Isn't it a fine morning, Bill? Everyone fine? That's fine. Why, I'm Hardy.
How are you otherwise?
No, the matter with me. I must have had too much sun yesterday.
Oh, it's awfully easy to get too much.
I don't open properly. Please go home, Dad.
Not until we get those eyes open.
Good morning, Uncle Willie.
That remains to be seen.
What brings you here so early?
Weddings get me out like nothing else.
It's nearly half past 12.
You can't be.
Maybe it can't be this.
Where's Mother?
Do you want her?
No, I just want her.
She's talking to Orchestra, and Father's at the
Dr.
minister.
Parsons already.
Yes, and Miss Ember's going to camera to shoot the horses, and Sandy's in his room. And Mr. Connor, well, he has to be down.
And it's Saturday.
Nice load. Nice to have everything accounted for. Only I wonder, what is time?
It looks terribly like a wristwatch.
But who? I found it in my room. I nearly stepped on it.
Getting out of bed.
Yes, it was.
I just wondered.
And there's another mystery up there.
Mysteries irritate me.
I was involved at your house last night.
You don't say.
Yes, my engagement ring and my bracelet are missing everywhere.
Probably someone's house guest from New York.
Here you are.
You weren't at the party,
Wasn't I?
were you?
Don't tell me you don't remember.
I do now, sort of.
You should have taken a quick swim to shake 'em off. There's nothing like a quick swim at the end of a long night.
A swim.
There. Now they're open.
That was just the beginning of no dream.
Wouldn't you say, sir, that if you and I went to the pantry at this point, speaking of items,
The only sane remark I've heard all morning. I know a formula that's said to pop the pains off the eyelids of dead Irishmen.
oh, it's Dinah. If the conversation sort of stumbles a bit, you might want to tell me about your dream.
you like my dress, Dinah?
Oh, yes, ever so much. It feels awfully heavy.
You'd better rush and get ready yourself.
You know me, I like to snip.
Turn around, please. Yes, it What's the scratching sound I hear? The orchestra tuning in. Yes, I'm glad you decided against the blue one. Where's your father? You know, I feel completely impersonal about all this. I can't quite grasp it. Get dressed, Dinah. Oh, that sun is certainly bright, isn't it?
It was up awfully early. Was it? Unless I dreamed that too. It's supposed to be the longest day of the year or something, isn't it?
I wouldn't doubt it for
It's all sir. Pretty reading TV already.
What was?
My dream.
Dinah, Lord, sooner or later you'll have to learn that no one is interested in anyone else's dreams.
I thought I got up and went to my window and looked out across the pond and guess what I thought I saw coming out of the woods?
I haven't stayed inside you, son.
Sort of. It was Mr. Connor.
Mr. Connor.
Yes, and both of the arms filled with something, and guess what it turned out to be?
What?
You and some clothes. Wasn't it funny? It was sort of as if you were coming from the pool.
The pool? Oh, I'm going crazy. I'm standing here solidly on my own two hands going crazy. And then what?
Then I thought I heard something out in the hall. So I went and cracked my throat open a little bit. And there he was, still coming off you, bubbly like a His wits can't be very good.
And then what?
And then you started screaming.
I never proved in my life.
I think it just sounds like Then he, guess what?
I couldn't possibly.
Then he just flew right into your room with you and that scared me so and flew up to bed. Or I thought it. And I sat there shaking and thinking, if that's the way it is, why didn't you marry him instead of old George? And then I must have thought he was fast asleep because the next thing I knew, it was 8 o'clock and Sandy's typewriter was still going.
Sandy's typewriter.
So in a minute, I got up, chuckled a little, see if you were okay, and guess what?
What?
You were. He was gone by then.
Gone? Of course he was gone. He was never there.
I know.
Well, I should certainly hope you did.
I'm certainly glad I did, because if in a little while I would hear Dr. Carson say, if anyone knows any just reason why these two should not be late in holy matrimony, well, I would know it. And it was just a dream.
Naturally.
I'm the Dexter said so straight up.
Dexter?
Yeah,
You told Dexter all this?
not one single word.
Dinah, Lord, you little fiend.
Tracy, the next time you marry, choose a different man of God, will you? This one wears me out. Good heavens, Donna, get dressed. You look like a tramp. Yes, sir.
I'm glad you're back. I'm glad you're here.
Thank you, child.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry I'm such a disappointment to you.
I never said you were a disappointment. And I never will. Where's your mother? Where is George? Good morning.
Hello.
I was taking in the air. I like it. Doesn't like me. Hello, Dinah.
How do you do?
Did you have a good night's sleep?
Wonderful. How about you?
Marvelous. Have you ever seen a handsomer day?
Never. What did it set you back?
No.
Some of them are in already, and my, they look solid. I'll be ready when you are.
She's always trying to make situations. How's your work coming, Mike? Are you doing that forever?
Somehow I've lost my angle.
How do you mean, Mike?
Well, I just became so damn tolerant all at once. Don't think I'll ever be able to write another line.
You're a savage.
Or the mug of this world. I don't know.
When you're at what you ought to be doing, you'll soon see that tolerance. What happened to your chin?
The show.
A little. What happened?
I guess I just stuck it out too far.
To a door? In the dark?
That's it. Are you all right, Tracy?
Me? Of course, why shouldn't I?
That was a flock of wine we put away last night.
I never felt better in my life.
That's fine. That's just Daisy.
I guess we're both lucky to have such good heads.
I guess.
It must be awful for people who, you know, get up and make speeches or try to start a fight or, you know, misbehave in general.
Certainly must.
It must be some sort of hidden weakness coming out.
Weakness? I'm not so sure of that.
Anyhow, I simply had a wonderful evening, and I hope you enjoyed it too.
Well, I enjoyed the last part of it.
Really? Why? Why especially the last part?
Glad to meet you, Tracy.
Oh, you mean swim. We did swim and so forth.
We swam. And so forth.
Mike,
Tracy, darling girl.
Mike,
Can I say, tell me, Tom?
not anything. Not anything. Especially not darling.
Never in this world will I ever forget you.
Not anything unsaid.
You're going to go through with it then.
True as what?
When?
Why? Why shouldn't I?
Well, you see, I've made a fine discovery. Well, that in spite of the fact that someone may be up from the bottom, well, he may be quite a heel. And that even though someone else is born to the purple, well, he's quite a guy. Hell, I'm only saying what you told me last night, Tracy.
I said a lot of things last night, it seems.
All right. No dice. But understand, also no regrets about last night either.
Why should I have any?
That's it. That's the stuff. You're aces, Tracy. You're wonderful.
You don't understand what I mean. I'm asking you, tell me the reason why I should have any. No. Tell me what time it is.
Not from the wristwatch.
Why is it broken?
It's gone. Lost it somewhere.
I can't tell you how extremely sorry I am to hear that.
Oh well, just as soon not know the time.
There on the table.
What is it? Well, for the love of who found it? I'll offer a reward for something.
I don't think any reward will be expected.
Now then, this medicine indicated... Hello, Mike. How are you? That is easy. Is that for me? For Tracy? Why, I would like one. I would sell my grandmother for a drink. And you know how I love my grandmother. Uncle will
terrible thing to you.
To me, you say? Oh, I doubt that, Red. I doubt that very much.
You don't know. You don't know.
Well, maybe I shouldn't then.
You've got to. You must. I couldn't stand it if you did.
But why to me, darling? Where do I come into it anymore? Aren't you confusing me with someone else? Well, named Kickridge or something?
George.
That's right, George Kickridge. Splendid little chap. Very high morals, very broad shoulders.
I've got talent.
Tell him what?
I've got talent.
If he's got any brain at all, he'll have realized by now the fool I made on himself last night. When he came...
When he what? Hello. Hello, George. It's Tracy. Look, I know it's bad luck, but I've got to see you for a minute before the wedding. What? No, I should proceed anyhow. When? Well, why didn't someone tell me? Sure, come on the run. You sent a note over at 10 o'clock.
I told you he'd finally come to his senses.
Was he here too?
Sure.
Oh my God, why didn't you sell tickets?
Here. Finish your drink.
Will you help?
It's always cool. You rang.
I believe there's a note for me from Mr. Kittredge.
I believe it was laid from the hall table upstairs. Mrs. Floyd did not disturb it.
I'd like to have it if I may.
Very well, miss.
Say something then.
No. You
Dexter, I'm wicked. I'm such an unholy mess of a girl.
Aw, that's no good. That isn't even conversation.
Never, in all my life, not if I live to be 100, will I ever forget the way you tried to stand me on my feet again this morning.
You. You're a ranch. Tell me, what do you think of my wedding present? I like my presents at least to be acknowledged. She was quite a vote. A true love.
Was and is.
Did you ever notice she had the same initials as you?
No, I never did.
Nor did I. Last night saw her. My, she was young.
She was young. I was.
Not very. You were good at the bright work, though. I'll never forget you down on your knees on the floor every morning with that little can of polish.
I wouldn't let even you help, would I?
Not even me.
Where is she now?
She's over at the 700-acre club, getting gone over. Ray, I want to sell her to Rufus Wasters at Oyster Bay.
Going to sell the true love
Why not?
for money.
Well, he wired an offer to the office yesterday.
To that fat old drunk hog?
What the hell does it matter?
She's too clean. She's too young.
I know, but when you're through with a boat... Days, of course, unless you are. Of course, she's really only good for racing. Only comfortable for two people. So damn simple. So naturally, I thought, but if you should...
No,
I'm designing another one. For myself, a lot more conventional life.
are you?
Yeah, I started on the drawings a couple of weeks ago.
Really? What will you call her?
I thought, the true love food. What do you think?
Dexter, if you call any of those that, I'll throw you and this right out of the water.
I know it's not very imaginative,
Just
but...
try, that's all. I'll tell you what you can call it if you like.
What?
In fond remembrance of me,
What?
the easy virtue.
Ray. I'll be damned if I'm going to have you thinking such thoughts of yourself.
What would you like me to think?
I don't know. But I do know that virtue so-called, it's not going to matter a single step or two.
You don't think so?
I know so. Something inherent, there's something regardless of anything.
Like fun it is.
You're wrong. The occasional misdeed are often good for a person. And the more persistent virtue, that is, if the person is there, maybe you haven't committed to him, Trey.
I don't know. I don't know anything anymore.
That's very hopeful, Trey. That sounds just fine.
Oh, be still, you. Thanks, Tom.
They're practically all in this. What number are standing in the back? All in best wishes.
Thanks, Thomas. Thank you so much.
It's all ours, Tracy.
Thank you. Thank everyone.
Trainer, he's here. He's arrived.
Who has?
Kid? Sydney Kid?
Why? What's the team on?
May I scream?
Oh, now I remember.
Well, I should hope you would. I haven't been to bed at all. I gave him the profile. He's reading it now. I couldn't stand the suspense, so I came right over.
Profile, did you say? What profile?
The kid himself, complete with photographs. Would you like to see a copy?
Holy St. Rose of South Bend.
Offered in exchange for your piece on us. I told him what a great help you'd both been to me.
I don't think you'll find it so hard to resign now, Mike. Me neither.
It's all right with me.
Belts will be worn tighter this winter.
I'll go see how he's bearing up.
It looks like it's the deadline, Tracy.
How is this? Listen. Dear Tracy. Your conduct last night was so shocking to my ideals of womanhood that I find my attitude towards you and our prospects for a happy and useful life together have altered materially. For to me, totally unexpected breach of common decency, not to mention the moral aspect.
Tracy,
Hello, George.
I see all these people.
It's only a letter from a friend. These are my friends, too. Not to mention the moral aspect, certainly entitles me to a full explanation before going through with our proposed marriage. In the light of day, I am sure you will agree with me. If not, best wishes and deepest regrets, yours very sincerely. Yes, George, I quite agree with you. In the light of day or the dark of night, for richer, for poor, for better, for worse, in sickness and in health. And thank you so very much for your good wishes at this time.
That's all you've got to say?
What else is there? I wish for your sake as well as mine I had an explanation for my behavior last night, but unfortunately I have none. So you'd better just say good riddance to me.
It isn't easy, you know.
Don't see why.
Say something stupid.
Wait a minute. You'll grant I had a right to be angry.
You certainly have. You certainly have.
For your sake as well, you said.
Yes. It would be nice to know. Did you say something? What for?
Enough rope.
The very eve of the wedding. An affair with another man?
I told you I agree, George, and again I say good riddance to me.
That is for me to decide.
Well, I wish you would a little more quickly. If there was some way to make you see. Because, or regardless of it, I somehow feel more of a person, George.
That's a little difficult to understand.
Yes, I can see how it would be.
Not necessarily.
You keep out of it.
You forget. I am out.
Look,
It just might interest you to know that the so-called affair consisted of exactly 2 kisses and 1 rather late swim,
Thanks, Mike, but there's no need to.
all of which I thoroughly enjoyed, in memory of which I wouldn't part with for anything.
It's no use.
After which, I accompanied her to her room, deposited her on her bed, and promptly returned to the 2 of you on the porch, as you will doubtless remember.
Doubtless, without a doubt.
you mean to say that was all there was to it?
I do.
Why? Was it so unattractive?
Fine talk, too.
Asking the question.
You were extremely attractive. And as for this somewhat the worse or the better for wine. There are rules against that, Daniel.
Thanks, Mike. I think men are wonderful.
The little dear.
Well, that's I'll admit, still,
Is my beautiful, marvelous, wonderful virtue is still intact? It's no thanks to me, I assure you.
I don't think...
It's pure courtesy of the gentleman.
Local papers, please copy.
I fail to see the humor in this situation, Miss Edwards.
I appreciate that. It was a little hard for me too at first.
Oh, Liz,
It's all right, Tracy. We all go a little haywire at times, and if we don't, maybe we ought to.
Liz.
You see, Mr. Kickridge, it wasn't Tracy at all. It was another girl. A Miss Pomeroy, 26.
You'd have too much to drink.
That seems to be the consensus opinion.
Will you promise me never to touch the stuff again?
No. I don't believe I will. There are things about that other girl I don't like.
But a man expects his wife to...
Behave herself naturally.
behave herself naturally. But if it hadn't been for the drink last night, all this might not have happened.
Apparently nothing has. What made you think it did?
It didn't take much imagination, I can tell you that.
Not much. But just at certain times.
It seems you didn't think any too well of yourself.
That's the odd thing about it, George. Somehow you think better of me than I do.
I'm not going to quibble, Tracy. All the evidence was there.
And I'm guilty straight off. That is, until I was...
Well,
Downright un-American, if you ask me.
no one is asking you. Listen, he's read it, and holy cats, guess what?
What?
He loves it. He thinks it's brilliant. He wants it for destiny.
I give up. Who wants what?
Sydney Kid. Sydney Kid.
Sidney Kid is here himself. Make his life in twice handsome. Boy, is this wedding going to be a national affair. Now! It's extremely kind, man. Thoughtful of him. Come on, Tracy, it must be late. Let's let bygones be bygones. What do you say?
Yes. And goodbye.
I don't understand you.
Please. Goodbye.
But what on earth?
I imagine she means your explanation is inadequate.
Look here, Tracy.
You're too good for me, George. You're 100 times too good.
I never said...
And I'm most unhappy. Most. That is, I do my best to.
Well, that's the way you want it.
That's the way it is.
Possibly it's just as well.
I thought you'd eventually think so.
I've got a feeling you've got more to do with this than anyone.
A novel, an interesting idea, I'm sure.
You and your whole rotten class.
Class, my... I heard a truck driver say that the other day. Only with a short A.
Listen, you're all on your way out. The lot of you. And don't think you aren't. Yes, and good riddance.
There goes George.
Oh, my saint head! What in the name of all that's holy am I to do?
Miss Tracy, you forgot your hat.
Oh, dear God, have mercy on Tracy.
Tracy,
Yes, Mike?
forget the license.
Life?
I got an old one here that we never used. Apparently being quicker. Forget it. Old Parson Parsons. He's never seen picture tests. Nor have most of the others. Tracy, I got you into this. We're going to get you out. You married?
No, Mike. That... No.
Listen, I've never asked a girl to marry me before. I've avoided it. You've got me all confused. Why not?
Because I don't think Liz would like it. I'm not so sure you would. She's even a little doubtful about herself.
They're waiting.
Don't get too conventional all at once, will you? There'll be a reaction.
Liz.
I count on you to stay in the loop.
It's all right, Tracy. You've been gotten out of hands before.
Been got out of it, you said?
That's what I said. Don't worry. Always are.
Tracy, we met George in the hall. It's all right, dear. Your father made a very simple announcement.
Is there anything special you would like me to say?
No. If there's anything to be said, I'll say it, whatever it is.
What's a laugh? What's amiss?
Oh, this can't happen. It can't.
Good morning, that is to say, I'm sorry to have kept you all waiting, but there's been a little hitch in the proceedings. I've made a terrible fool of myself, which is unusual. And my fiancé, yes, my fiancé, that is, that was, he thinks we'd just better call it a day. And I'm quite through. Dexter, what the hell next?
2 years ago, you were invited to a wedding at your house, and I did you out of it by eloping to Maryland.
2 years
There we
ago,
go.
we're invited to a wedding.
Malone. Here, hold this in your best pocket. I haven't got it. And then put it in your hand.
Dexter, where are you?
Which was very inconsiderate.
Which was very
But I hope to make it up to
And
you
I hope
by going through with it
I'm
now,
going through with it now.
as originally planned.
By going through with it now, as
I'd like
originally
you to
and
be my
most
best
beautifully
friend.
planned.
I think you're
Because there's
wonderful.
something wonderful about a wedding.
I'd be honored to see
The
Kate.
retirement day, and I'm always wonderful.
Follow me. So we can just talk to us a minute.
So, just hold your seats a minute.
That's all.
That's all. Dexter, are you sure?
Not in the least. I'm willing to try her, you?
You bet. And you're not doing this to save my face.
No, Trey.
Or soften the blow.
It's a nice little blow.
Oh, I'll be yarn now. I promise I'll be yarn.
Do whatever you want. You're my little redhead.
All that. Oh, how does this ever happen?
Don't inquire. Not
I did it. I love you, Father.
I love you, daughter.
Never in my life have I ever been so full of love before.
See you soon, Red.
See you soon, Dad.